What if friction was doubled?
So yeah, so this is a question that there's a lot of ways we sort of thought about I could go with it. I sort of started looking at it in just a like, how would this affect immediately my day-to-day life, in a very like general sense. So sort of the way we handled this like mechanically. There's a property of materials called the coefficient of friction that is basically just the amount of friction that it has when it's the force from friction, effectively. And we sort of assumed that is double. So there's a lot of effects from this, obviously. One of the things I thought about was extra heat that would be generated. And I actually found an equation that would calculate the change in temperature, given like the coefficient of friction and the sliding speed and heat conductivity of the materials and stuff like that. But it just winds up being that the heat generated is double. And I don't think that actually does a whole lot most of the time. Like, not enough to, like...
It'll be easier to start fires.
Yeah, well, yeah, if anything, it's kind of useful, because, like...
Hooray for Boy Scouts?
I guess the other thing, too, is that, like, if it's cold out, you can, like, rub your body to make yourself warmer, like, more effectively. I don't know. There's not a whole lot there.
Okay.
So,
It's not my typical strategy.
I mean, no, you
Some
can
people
do
do
that. You can do that.
They, like, rub their arms.
Yeah. It'll just be more... It'll be, like, actually effective now, probably, like, to a degree.
Yeah, instead of just it being a way to complain that you're cold. Just
exactly,
like,
yeah. It's not just really passive-aggressive way to say you want to go inside anymore. But so sort of why I sort of left that avenue, because I just thought there was going to be a whole lot there. And I realized that sort of in this world where friction is doubled, one of the biggest winners in it, don't laugh, is going to be companies that produce lubricant. Not like that. Don't mean that. Nope.
Ben,
nope. No.
Ben.
No.
It's Marcus. He has to do it.
Marcus?
I have to do it. So if friction is doubled, is sex going to be really, really good or
no.
really, really bad?
Marcus, heat is also doubled. We went over this.
Wait, did we?
We did. He just said that.
We went over heat being doubled. Not in
not
in the context of it making sex bad.
No. But what I mean is doors. So door hinges are made of steel. The steel-on-steel coefficient of friction, when it's lubricated, it's about 0.16, which, so if you double that, so we say that we had double friction, still lubricated, it's about the same amount of friction as like wood on wood. So definitely some more resistance, but it's still, you could totally like open a door. However, when steel on steel is not lubricated, it's 0.5 to 0.8, which doubled is a pretty big range, obviously, but a useful like point that falls in there is rubber on rubber, which obviously does not move very well, and that's 1.16. So it could be harder to move than that. So I think what's going to happen is that basically any situation where you have things that, move, you're going to have like some WD-40 on you, because if it's not lubricated, it might just not move.
You're not going to be able to open doors.
Right. So, like, I was also wondering if, like, just doors become less popular. Like, obviously you still have one, like for your outer, but like I mean, like interior, right, like your interior doors may be a little less useful because they just don't open half the time.
It can be all beads.
Perfect. Great. Just what I wanted.
Violent raindrop mist storm is going to be super happy with all the beads around.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
You keep on changing your name.
We know Violet.
This is not me changing it to be funny. This is me literally not being able to remember
no,
3 words.
Well, I'm Lemonade, Snowflake, something else, but that's the important part.
I was like Moonbeam or something.
Moonbeam.
I think I was the mist, and Marcus keeps on stealing my mist.
No, I definitely ended mist.
Okay.
Oh God. All right. Anyway, so that was one thing I thought about. But the other big thing I thought about was sort of just skin. So obviously we all have skin. Sorry, any listeners who don't have skin. For many reasons, I'm very sorry about that. But skin itself also has friction, and is affected by friction, obviously. And one place where this causes issues just in our regular world is no. Nope. Still, once again, still
You've
not.
talked about lube and skin, Ben.
Still not.
This is not on me.
No. Okay. Anyway, a very big problem in like hospitals is bed sores, which basically happen when you have, like pressure on the skin combined with friction. And so actually a lot of the research I was able to find about like fabric and skin friction was related to like hospitals, conveniently enough. But I think the problem we're going to hit is that with double friction, you're going to wind up having like bed sore issues just in everyday life, which really sucks. So here's kind of the thing I was running into, is that generally the coefficient of friction for dry skin is about 0.25 to 0.3. It depended on the study. That around doubled when it was wet, which kind of makes sense. Your skin gets more like sort of tacky when it's wet. And then that friction got about halved when it was oiled. When I think you can see where I'm going here is that
Ben, I see where you're going here, but you won't let me say it.
So no, it's gonna get better too. So one of the things I'm saying is that basically, if you're oiled up, you're gonna be up about the same amount of friction as you currently are today. So that's an option. Here's the other thing to keep in mind that I learned through this research. The coefficient of skin on fabrics it depends on the fabric, but like cotton is about 0.6, polyester is like 0.7, wool is like 0.75. All of those doubled, once again, get pretty high, and we're probably going to be like somewhere between uncomfortable and dangerous to wear.
Okay.
So there's a very real chance people just start nude and up for comfort and survivability.
So naked and lubed up.
Naked and lubed up, everyone, all the time. I'm not saying you have to, or that you, like, obviously here in Boston, we can't do that in the winter. We don't want to be a bunch of, like, slippery, naked people in the snow in Boston. That's not going to be great for anyone for any reason. So you might have to, grin and bear it and not bear it.
The heat might help in the winter.
The heat could help in the winter, that's true. But, and the other thing I hit is that because of all the oil going around and everything, there's a very real chance that, like, you're going to buy a lot of clothes because your clothes are going to get oily, the ones that you have, and then you're going to try to wash them, and there's more friction, and they're going to break down faster. So that's going to
oil yourself up, and then you're going to create heat, and you're just going to burst into fire.
That is technically possible, I guess. I feel like it's unlikely. I didn't actually look into that because, not going to lie, didn't really cross my mind. But I guess it's possible. Anyway, slippery naked people.
And you're saying your answer, it didn't cross your mind that this might be construed as a sex thing, like at all. Like this whole your lube and the naked and the in the bed stuff. Marcus didn't really cross your mind that maybe.
I am an upstanding gentleman, and I deny these allegations.
You are a man with incredible tunnel vision.
I guess I just got blinded by all the slippery naked people.